welcome to a brand new episode here on Britain's Farm. So we carry on today with the harvest. We've got the oats and the wheat to harvest next, and then depending on what time in the video we get left, we may or may not bale, or we may start to bale, and then the next episode we'll be finishing that off, collecting the bales, getting them in storage, and looking to start some winter prep. We've still got our millet to harvest as well, but that's not going to be ready for probably another sort of couple of months or couple of game months really, so we can be looking forward to that. But we've got our mustard seed as well, which hopefully should be ready next month or next game month. So yeah, busy down on the farm. As I say, hopefully we will get those done, and we'll get a good price as well for the crops, because as I say, development time I think has come. That field is going to be baled, and then we'll cultivate it, and then we will start to think about what we're going to do with that field, because as I say, I think development time has come. We really have just outgrown those two little sheds, and with future farm plans, you know, we need the space. I mean, in terms of the actual sort of arable side of the business, then yes, while I would like to buy more fields and grow more of the crops that we're growing, it's the animal side of things that I would like to sort of get going a little bit, and as well, I mean, you know, not to lose focus of the save, and the save is we're replicating the toys that I had when I was younger, when collecting Britons, and this combine, funnily enough, reminds me of the Power Farm New Holland combine that I had, where the header reel, you would flick the switch on the side and the header reel would go round, and then you would put it into drive, and then it would just push, drive itself along the carpet. And there was also I had a TW Ford and a Ford 7810, I think it was, or was it a 6810? I can't remember, but Ford with the power harrow, and I had a Power Farm forage harvester as well. Used to have great fun playing with those on the carpet. Sometimes me and my brothers would get them, and we'd line them up and then race them across the carpet, and we, good fun to be had with those. I went to a tractor fair a couple of weeks ago and saw a couple of the old Power Farm models, and thought, for nostalgia purposes, I wouldn't mind owning one. And the collector price on them is very tidy. Let's just put it this way. I wish I'd kept mine in the boxes and not played with them, because I could be a very rich man. They were very expensive. I think the cheapest one I found was £320, I think it was, or £323 or something like that. And it was nice to see them, and they had one set out, and they were demonstrating it, and that was funnily enough the New Holland combine with the Power Farm New Holland combine. But that price, I thought, no, I'll leave them where they are, because I'm desperately saving for a new PC so that we can start to avoid the disasters that we had last week with the Carmelan's Farm episode, and just so as we have more memory in general, really, because as I say, I don't want a repeat of what happened with the Carmlands farm on the Sunday episode. So if you haven't seen that and don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out. It's a great video. It's a quality video. I made it, so it's bound to be the case. uh, he says with his tongue pressed very firmly in his cheek. Yeah, so that is something that I'm very keen to avoid, and I just in general need a new PC, and as I say, once we get in a position where we can start investing money in YouTube, we can get better editors. I mean, the screen even recorder, or the capture, or whatever you call it, I'm happy with that. The microphone, this is a new microphone, so I'm no longer using a microphone built into a headset. I'm actually using a proper desk mounted microphone, and it's still quite crackly. I've noticed, because I say I don't always watch my videos. Oh dear, that wasn't very good. You didn't see that. I'm more professional than that. Yeah, so I'm using, as I say, a desk-mounted microphone, but I've noticed that it's when I watch the videos back, it's still quite crackly, which I'm not very happy about, because I did actually spend, a little bit of my own money, quite a bit of my own money on what I was led to believe through reviews was a really decent microphone, but as I say, it's very crackly, and also as well, sometimes it's not Bluetooth or anything, but it sometimes sounds like I'm losing signal, like when you're on a phone, and it starts to tip a little bit. And as I say, for kind of what money I spent on it, I'm not very happy about that. So another new microphone and try something a bit different is what I would also like to do. But as I say, the main priority at the moment is new computer, new editor, new microphone, just because I have, as I say, I have just spent on a microphone, and I can't really justify buying another one. But anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on for now. I'm going to go and put some music on for you guys, and I'm going to get this field harvested and the one next door harvested. And then, as I say, we'll see what time there is in the video, and if there's a bit of time, we'll get the baling started. Might see today, if there is time, whether or not I can buy a new baler. Ideally, I still want a round one, but I'm not opposed to buying a square baler. There's a few options that we've got available to us from Britain's. As I say, we've got another round baler option, and we've also got a couple of square baler options. And we've got one square baler option that I bought in the 90s, so it's a little bit past what models I'm sort of trying to replicate at the moment. But as I say, in the mid to late 90s, I bought a Ertl John Deere square baler to go on the back of my 6200 John Deere from Ertl, I think it was. So that's an option. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look at what's around. If I don't get that far in this episode, and there's a baler from Britain's that you would like to see, or Ertl that you would like to see, or even Siku, because I was sort of looking to integrate CQ into this series. Predominantly and primarily it's Britain's, but I did collect the other toys too. So from Siku, from Ertl, Joel. I don't know if you can remember them. I think they're still going actually. So I had a few Joel models. I had a Cat Challenger, I think, from them. Oh no, that was Norscot. And from Joel, I had a Fast Track. As I say, they were the toys that I did collect. So they may well, um, you know, make their way into the episode, into the series, because, as I say, this series is predominantly about the toys that I collected when I was younger. And yes, we are sort of farming and sort of changing a few bits and adapting and what have you. But as I say, it is mainly about the toys that I collected. Interestingly enough to say, actually, because it kind of feeds in a little bit, and I don't like talking about other things away from this series on any series. So if I'm doing a 1950s, I don't like to talk about Britons on that one unless there's something really important to be said in regards to perhaps the next episode or whatever. But I don't know if you saw over the weekend, I released a couple of shorts. It's kind of sort of in a way advertising the new series that's coming. Uh, I'm not sure whether it's going to be another series alongside everything I'm doing, or whether uh, one of the series that I'm doing is going to have to go to make way for me to do that. I'm not sure at the moment. As I say, that's something I need to sort of think about and need to sort of consider when I come to make it, because I would, if it's at all possible. And like I said before, I'm not great with computers, and I'm not great with the editor, and I'm not great at all of that sort of technical things. I'm not scruffed at the end of the day. His series are absolutely amazing, and the amount of effort and work that goes into making those episodes of The Farmhand, I'll take my hat off to him. Are absolutely incredible. But it has inspired me to kind of want to do my own thing in regards to story-based kind of series. I mean, at the moment, as I say, the shorts have gone up of the new series. I think I found the map. At the moment, the map's working okay. It's got one issue. It seems to conflict with auto drive, which is and isn't going to be a problem. Because when I don't need auto drive, I'll just take it out, and then when I do need it, we'll just record the episode. I'll just sort of record it with auto drive in, then stop, take auto drive out, and then carry on recording. But yeah, as I say, released a couple of shorts just highlighting the fact that I'm just testing the map, testing a few mods that I want to use in that map, testing some ideas, some build ideas that I want to do in that map as well, and just making sure that before I commit to a full-on series on that everything works okay. But check it out. As I say, there's one up of me drilling with 2 caterpillar challenges, and the other one is me harvesting some spuds and putting them into the potato store. I will eventually come on that game to add in the test. I will add the seed potato plant because that series, as I've said before, is going to be all about mega farming, all of the productions, all of the animals, everything. It's a big map. Can we own the map? Can we farm the map successfully? And can we reach a money goal that's either going to be set by you guys or me or whatever, and see whether we can achieve it. At the moment, there's 2 maps that it could be. If this one works out okay, I'm going to do this map just because um, just because it's a different map. But if this map doesn't work out in the end to be okay and suitable for whatever reason, then it will be Homeworld that I will do it on, and it will be on, as I say, Homeworld 22 multi-fruit, and I think that's going to be the best map for what I'm looking to do. Anyway, I've waffled on now for far too long. Let's go over to some music, and we'll meet at the end, and we'll discuss what's happened. So enjoy your music, and I'll see you in a bit.
and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised.
So there we go. That is these 2 fields now harvested. So all we've got left to do now is bale them, and that will be the next episode. We haven't quite got the time in this episode. This episode's gone on for a little bit longer than what I thought it would do, to be fair. But yeah, so we'll look forward to some nice baling. And as I say, I think we're going to change the baler, just because that one, there are 1 or 2, they're not game breaking errors, hence the reason why the baler has stayed. But there are 1 or 2 little things, and it does miss an awful lot. And like I say, if you sort of don't get it lined properly, then, you know, as I say, it does miss quite a bit of the crop that you're trying to bale. So we'll get a new baler. To be fair, that wheat field yielded way better than what I thought it was going to. I was really happy with that. We got I think just over 30,000 litres, about 33,000 litres off that field. So that's really good. I'm really pleased with that. The oat field, not so great, but at the same time, you know, it's still cropping the silo, and as I say, we'll be able to sell it. And the good thing about having the silo is that we can now store our crops and wait for a better price rather than having to sell direct from the field. So that always helps as well. But just one little thing that I want to do before we end the episode, and that's, I just want to have a look at some balers, just to sort of see where we're at. As I say, a bit limited because we've got to go for stuff that Britons did. Now, I think Siku did that one. That's quite nice. Just a standard round baler, so that's quite nice. Only 90 horsepower, so our tractors would be able to pull it. We've got this one. This one looks a little bit like an old Britons, well, the one that came after the one we've got from Britons. Yeah, with the yeah, I forget what you call those strips. Anyway, I forget what you call it, but that's not too bad. Obviously, that wasn't that make. I'm assuming they're Italian, just by the fact that it's Annie at the end. And then, as I say, we've got this one that I think it was. It doesn't matter whether Britons did it in yellow or green, but we've got this one, as I say, that Britons did. I had this a few years later in the 90s, and then we've also got this one, which Ertl did in the 80s. Not, you know, not overly put off by having that one. As I say, Ertl did do that one, and we had that one as well with our big John Deere tractor that we had from Ertl as well, which was 1/16 scale. That was also, the baler was obviously also 1/16 scale. And then you got this one. It's just a pity with this one, otherwise I would use it if I can't colour it yellow. Honestly, it's so annoying, so frustrating, because as I say, if we could colour that yellow, yeah, if we could colour that, I'd probably have that, because I loved that baler from Britons, and I can't find it in yellow either. I mean, we'll go through the mod sites again and have a look for a yellow one. But yeah, so they're the options that we've got. But yeah, so oh, actually, I never. Ooh, well, how about that? Only 5,000 as well. I noticed it was 12,000 in the shop. So there we go. There's a baler there. I say we will sell that one. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And at the time of recording this video, we have just reached 225 subscribers, which is 100 subscribers now over what my target originally was for the 1st of May. I thought, back sort of late March when I set this target, I think it was about 2 or 3 days before April started. So I gave myself a little over a month to try and get from 100 subscribers to 125 subscribers. So the fact that, as I say, as I record this, we've now got 225 subscribers. I think today is April 21st, I think today. So it's absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible. I can't believe the support and encouragement that you guys have been giving. So thank you ever so much for that. And when May the 1st comes, we will set a new target. But the way we're going, maybe I need to be a little bit more ambitious with my targets. But anyway, that's for another day. So I've really enjoyed having your company on this episode. I really hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.